welcome down the Weeboo Hole. Today we're going to be
This
talking about, what's the series today, Jordan?
Nobody cares about intros, you know that, right?
I do.
Come on.
What's the series we're talking about?
We're talking about the Fate series today.
Hunter x Hunter.
Don't switch like that. We're talking about Fate today. We both watched Fate back in November.
That's like 50 years ago.
That in anime terms, the way we've been binging it, yeah, that's quite a while ago. We didn't get around to recording because my PC pooped out, and basically we kind of both really busy, especially in both catching up on a bunch of anime series that we wanted to watch as well. So
Christmas time.
Yeah, definitely. That's the kind of anime you want to watch. Christmas animes.
Oh no, Christmas time, the anime.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched that
Rudolph,
one. Is that really?
Chopper.
Oh, okay. We watched Fate quite a while ago, and we both really enjoyed it.
No, we watched Fate Zero
first,
and we watched Fate Stay Night
Unlimited Blade Works, and then you watched Apocrypha, which came out recently,
which was okay.
And yeah, it's even I didn't keep watching it because I didn't like it after the first episode. I thought it was kind of boring. It seemed boring anyway. And
then the best one, Fate Khalid.
No,
it's the best.
How can you say it's the best?
It's the best if you watch Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night and then watch this.
I guess you watched it dubbed or subbed.
Both.
You watched Khalid in both?
Because the first 3 seasons are dubbed.
Okay.
The last one is only subbed.
Oh,
and
okay.
The movie's only subbed.
I see. Oh, you watched all of them?
They're amazing.
Oh, okay. All right.
They're
fine.
amazing.
Fine.
They're the best.
It seemed a little bit chibi to me, but anyway.
You watched one episode.
Yeah, I guess.
I told you to watch up to episode 6 and then make.
All right, fine. And I
was like you. I was like episode 1, and I'm like, and then I'm like, when the Fate stuff starts to roll in, then you're like, season 2 is don't let the FBI find you.
Okay, well then. All right.
Season 3 and 4 is good.
So a lot of Ilya, I see. Anyway, we mainly Zero and Unlimited Blade Works. So I think that's what we're going to be talking about.
It's fun because I preferred Zero and you prefer UB.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have them rated as 9 and 10 respectively.
So
yeah. Unlimited Blade Works for me was my favorite, and I think it's because of the aspects of anime that I like, and then Zero was your favorite because I think...
I gave them both 9s.
You gave them both 9s?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had Zero as a 10.
No.
Okay, I gave Unlimited a 10 and Zero a 9, I believe.
If Emiya was not voiced by Papenbrook...
Bryce Papenbrook. Yeah, I mean, that's the dub, though. You can't...
You would still get a 9.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though? Okay. No, for me, Fate Zero was incredible. I wasn't expecting what it was. I knew the animation was fantastic because I had already seen clips of it.
I might as well.
UFO Table is incredible.
Oh, yeah. But I might as well tell why I started watching it.
Yeah, go for it.
Because my friend came up to me, and she's like... No, she texted me, and she's like, this is your daily, anime recommendation.
Okay.
She told me it, and I'm like, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
And then I was like...
And I was
wow.
personally reluctant to watch Fate at first, just because I saw Saber, and looked a little bit, over the top,
Wow.
I guess I want to say. Her armor and everything, I was like, what the hell is this? And then when I finally understood the concept after watching the first 46-minute episode...
So long.
So all the first episodes are so long, and Unlimited Blade Works is even worse because it's the double.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, the prologue
worst.
and the the prologue and the actual first episode. When I actually understood the concept and what was going on, and who Saber is, then everything started. When I saw that, I was like, okay, now this I can deal with. And then as time went on, I was like, this is crazy. This is so intense.
This is intense. This is such an awesome concept that can just do anything, which they've done.
Yeah,
which
pretty much.
Going and going.
And if you guys, I would personally recommend the way that we did it. Go Zero and then Unlimited Blade Works. I wouldn't watch the original Fate Stay Night because it's pretty.
Like, it's bad.
Yeah,
everyone doesn't like it.
It's pretty bad.
Even though it's a pretty good score, but.
Yeah, I mean, probably just because it's the first in the series, you know?
Like 2006.
Exactly. The animation wasn't that great, the dialogue wasn't that great.
1-0, 2011 or 13?
I think 2010, actually.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, and then I think Unlimited Blade Works is 2014, I want to say. It's very recent, 13 or 14. But yeah, no, I would recommend watching Zero first, and then Unlimited Blade Works. If you guys don't know anything about the Fate series, by the way.
Fate Khalid.
Yeah, watch Jake's recommendation afterwards. But if you guys don't know anything about the Fate series, we'll give you a brief rundown. Basically, the Holy Grail is a real thing in this universe, and every 7 years, I believe it is.
It's different.
Yeah, it varies every time, I think. But every once in a while, there's the Grail itself, because the Grail is its own entity and it has like a mind of its own. The Grail selects 7 people to have 7 servants of different classes, warriors throughout time,
From
heroic warriors,
past, present, or future.
Past, present, or future, and they basically try to win the Grail, and they get 1 wish granted at the end of all of it.
No one gets their wish.
The twist at the end of Zero is mad. it's crazy. I wasn't expecting it, and I was like, I really hope this is not how the entire series ends.
Yeah.
I knew it didn't, obviously.
You should tell them your funny story. How you went from Zero to Fate.
Oh yeah, I went from Fate Zero, and I was like, oh my god, I need to watch the next one, and I think it's called Stay Night. And I go to Stay Night, and I see the animation. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
What happened? And I went to the 2006 one, and then you're the one who found out for me that it was called Unlimited Blade Works. And thank God.
Tears of joy.
I was so happy when I watched the first episode. I was like, this is so much better.
Infinitely.
Yeah, infinitely better. Reen as the main character, I was really happy about that.
Yeah, we all love Reen.
Yeah, and then Shiro was okay. I'm not a huge fan of Shiro. He's an okay protagonist.
He's too anime for my liking.
Yeah, that's it. Like, well, I mean, he's heavily influenced by Kiritsugu, who wanted to pretty much do the same thing that he does, which is save everybody.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of good. You know what I really liked from Zero was the scene where Kiritsugu's kind of like in the Grail, and every it's giving him multiple options every time.
Yeah.
Like, who do you save? The boat with 300 or the boat with 200? And he's like, obviously the boat with 300. And then it happens again, and it splits off to 200 and 100. And eventually he ends up with 0 people because he's killed off everybody anyway. Mm-hmm. And it played in on that, and because he's an assassin and he pretty much kills people to try to get to the Grail. And like ultimately his goal is to try to save everybody, but in the process he's killed a bunch of people. Yeah. So... and then we see the same thing kind of repeating with Archer in Stay Night, and you kind of see like it's an impossible dream, but you see them chasing it anyway. I think that's what and that's what hooks us realistically, is that there's an end that will never be obtained, but we will still want to see what happens along the way. It's the journey, and I really like both series and how they progress. Kide Kotomine is one of the best antagonists that I've ever seen.
Pretty great.
Him and Gilgamesh.
Yeah, they make a great duo.
They're incredible. Like the original Archer, so good. Mongrels. I didn't say that right, but I usually do it a little bit better. I love Gilgamesh as a character. He's incredible.
That's one of my favorite.
Yeah, by far.
Him and half the fun of watching the series is discovering who the servants are.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
I love that.
Alexander the Great was pretty obvious from the very beginning. Iskandar, and then you came across one which was pretty interesting. You came across one in one of your classes. As you were watching the series.
Yeah, Daramud.
Yeah, Daramud, from Irish mythology.
Yeah,
and as well as the next Lancer.
Cuchulainn.
Yeah, Cuchulainn, and then we have Saber, who's that was an interesting twist on the King Arthur story.
Okay, it gets really weird.
What do you mean?
With like Fate Apocrypha, because it's her son, but her son's also a girl.
Oh yeah, all the Knights of the Round Table are
ridiculous.
Weird. Yeah. That's well, the rulers of the country essentially were, I think, viewed as men at that time, and they could never be women. Yeah. Technically, but then it kind of turns it on its head.
Fate makes no sense sometimes.
Yeah, that's it. Who else was there that was there were pretty cool stories?
Well, I can tell you a not cool story. Medusa.
so sad. Yeah.
And then
so sad. Rider. Who else? What other classes we have? Berserker was kind of underwhelming.
Hercules was cool.
Hercules was cool. The original Berserker, finding out who he was.
Oh, that was like, okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's just like whatever, you know. It's somebody that Saber knows. That's it.
I was hoping for something like spectacular.
Yeah, somebody incredible that you'd never think of.
He is the saddest life, the master of Berserker.
And then Jill. Fucking Jill, dude.
Oh,
the original caster, yeah.
He comes back.
He's crazy. Oh, he comes back where?
In Apocrypha.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
He's his normal self.
He
talks to Jeanne d'Arc.
I might have to watch that. Oh, they actually talk? Nice. Yeah. Sick. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to watch that eventually and try to get through it, even though it doesn't look that great, doesn't seem that great.
Okay, it's awesome,
yeah.
Except the main characters.
Okay.
Jeanne d'Arc and, I forget his name, the homunculus.
Oh, okay. All right. They're still homunculi?
Yes.
Okay.
They never leave.
Oh, well. But, yeah, no, what did you love about the series?
Oh my god, the action scenes were phenomenal. The animation is like the most beautiful.
Yeah, I already mentioned it. UFO table is incredible.
Yeah, I was
so
like,
nice.
How is this made so nice?
Yeah, and in 2010.
Yeah, it's incredible.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's nuts.
Because, like, we have that animation now. 8 years later,
it's still not even that good, I find.
Yeah, we have... exactly. Some things aren't as good. Well, it depends on budget, too, but, like...
How big was this budget? Like...
Exactly. Fate was still relatively new.
Yeah, but I think the visual novels were selling, like...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Cakes.
And isn't it also a video game?
Yes. But that's the visual novel.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's what it would be. Sorry. Do we talk about... We already kind of talked about the plot of Zero, mainly. It takes a while before one of the servants actually dies.
In Zero, yeah. We had a whole season of just introducing the characters, which I like.
Yeah.
Which is why I like Zero a lot more than Unlimited Blade Works.
Okay.
Because we got to know the servants and the
masters.
The masters a lot. While the other one is just focusing on Reen and Emiya.
The one master that I was kind of disappointed about because he's like introduced really early and he seems like a big threat and then nothing happens with him is Kenneth. Kenneth Archibald.
I like him.
I like him too.
Correct.
Yeah, he gets destroyed every which way.
I love it.
Like, and then they kill him. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So, that's and then the way that it whittles down is really good. The way that it's left to and the one that's left standing at the end, the one servant that's left standing at the end of all of it. And then he returns in Unlimited Blade Works, and I was so happy about that.
Me too.
That he becomes the main antagonist.
Like,
I love it. It's so good. And then the plot of Stay Night is the reason that I like it more is that it's more romance driven.
Yeah.
As well. You know, you have this time you have a guy and a girl.
Boy meets girl.
Yeah, exactly, and they're just.
Working together to fight.
They have no choice. Essentially, they end up working together, and they both come out alive, which is not typically the case in most of the Holy Grail wars. Normally, you whittle down your opponents as well, because as explained by Kire at some point, or I think somebody else...
Easier to kill the master, and then the servant just...
Tosaka, actually, Reen's father is the one that explains it, that if a servant is left without a master, and then a master becomes servantless, they can repair up. Which is exactly what happens in the first in Zero, is that Kire ends up with Gilgamesh. Yeah. So normally,
spoilers.
Yeah, normally we've already spoiled quite a few things.
Yeah.
It's a little too late for that. But normally, the masters end up getting killed off too, and we find out by Stay Night that that has to happen for the Grail to essentially activate. It needs 7 servants. And all of the servants essentially have to die and get killed in the battle, and their energy gets transferred into the Grail, and then once all 7 servants are gone, then the master gets the wish. So, the Grail is a bitch.
Yeah, the Grail's the worst.
The Grail is a fucking asshole.
It never cooperates with anyone.
No, ever. It didn't cooperate for Gilgamesh. Didn't cooperate for Kiritsugu. Nobody. Ended up granting Gilgamesh's wish at the end of Zero, which makes no fucking sense. Yeah. Like, they didn't even explain how that happened. That was kind of something that I was annoyed with, but other than that, like, everything ran smoothly.
Yeah, that's a big reason I gave it a 9.
Yeah, as well.
The ending kind of just happen.
Yeah, but it was still a shocker ending.
Yeah.
That's what I liked. Like, you didn't expect for who to be left standing at the end to be there.
You're pretty much rooting for Saber.
Yeah, exactly, always.
Or Alexander the Great.
Yeah, one of the two, but then...
I miss Waver.
Yeah, Waver's cool, and his voice actor is actually in Apocrypha.
He is? Okay.
Yeah, and in Stay Night. He shows up at the end of Stay Night and the beginning of Apocrypha. He's one of the professors at the school that Reen's going to. He's the one with the long hair.
That's him?
Yeah, that's the same voice actor. Yeah.
So it might actually be
Lucian Dodge. No, but okay. I think it's specified that he's somebody else. It just happens to be the same voice actor, which I really dug because I like his voice actor. I find him super good.
Yeah, he is.
He's got that very kiddish voice, which didn't fit an older man, honestly. But I'm glad the professor didn't have like too much airtime, as far as I know, anyway.
He doesn't.
Okay.
He's like 2 episodes max.
So there you go. But yeah, no, I miss Waver. Waver was cool. He learned a lot. Him out of anybody else.
Bromance.
Yeah, he's the one that you want to kind of be following the most, other than Saber.
Yeah.
Because like he's the one that needs character development from the beginning, because he's so young and he kind of just like thrusts himself in the Holy Grail war himself.
I'm in this.
Yeah.
He's pissed. And
That's
no one takes him seriously.
Yeah, and he doesn't end up dead, so that's good for him, man. Which one of the masters died? We had Kenneth, so Archibald died. The serial killer, voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Castor's master.
I don't know his name. That's how I remember him.
Yeah, Castor's master.
He was awful human being.
Yeah, horrible.
Him and Bluebeard though were like.
Yeah, one and the same, man.
He's in the pod.
So tight. Who else was there? Who am I missing?
I think we got everyone actually.
Berserker. Oh my god.
Yeah. The worst life ever.
No. Yeah, the one who had Berserker.
Yeah, worms crawling through his skin.
What was his name again?
I don't know. Sakura's uncle.
It starts with a K. I know that much. Anyway, I'll find it, actually. You keep talking. So go before I get into Stay Night and like everything that I liked about it, I want to hear what you have to say.
About Stay Night?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's going to sound stupid, but it felt more anime.
Yeah.
It felt more like shonen. It felt like a hero going up to the task, learning his stuff, getting stronger and stronger. And I felt like Fate Zero was better at just like developing a story where everyone was like on equal terms.
Yeah.
So I found that more interesting.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I just hate Bryce Papenbrook, so I'm biased.
It's the only thing. Like, for me, I liked that it was a direct continuation of Zero.
That too, yeah.
It was really, really good, because you can't just leave it at that. I think Kira gives Reen a dagger at the end of Zero.
Yeah.
At the funeral, and then, like, that's pretty much like an indication that there should be a follow-up, so I'm glad that there was. Of course, I never read the light novels or anything. Like, I don't know anything about like the history of the series, I guess you could say. So yeah. I really only have what I've seen. I'm still looking for this goddamn character, Karyamato. That's it.
Yeah, it is the Matos.
Yeah, Karyamato. Yeah, but he's fucking so sad. So sad. The story for him. And then something that pissed me off about Stay Night.
Sakura.
Yeah.
But I explained that to you.
Yeah. But still, because at the end of Zero, when Karya is basically being consumed by the worms at that point, she is sinister.
Yeah.
Like, she's fucking evil.
Person ever in
exactly. She's like...
Yeah, but that's the point. It's because we don't know what her story is, because she's another route in the video game.
Okay.
And we're getting that in Heaven's Feel.
Okay.
Both of us haven't watched Heaven's Feel,
so she's supposed to be like fucking evil.
Yeah, she's supposed to get Medusa in Heaven's Feel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Which is why Medusa is probably already one of the most liked characters on my anime list. And I forgot to mention.
I think there might be a threesome.
What?
With
Threesome?
Emiya, Sakura, and Medusa. Something like that, I heard.
Okay.
That may not be real, but I hope it is.
We'll see. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for other Fate series. I think I have to watch Khalid because you said it's good. So I gotta.
If you don't like after episode 6, you can stop.
Okay.
But episode 6 was such a hype moment that I was like, oh yes.
Okay. Now I might check it out. Yeah, honestly.
And anything with Maureen.
And yeah, that's it. And the fact that I'm not actually watching an anime right now, like everything is kind of either continuing series that only have an episode coming up for a week, or things that I can watch whenever, like Lucky Star, for example. Shit like that. I need something to start, so the fact I've already watched the first episode of Khalid, so I can continue from there. It's not
12.
that hard. Yeah, that's it.
And another 12.
And then,
no, it's 10. It's actually 10
It's
episodes.
10, and then
another 10, and then another 10, and then 2 OVAs, and then another OVA, and then specials, and then a movie.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Khalid. Like it's stupid, but yeah. Stay Night, that was the one thing that pissed me off was Sakura specifically.
Same.
I still gave it a 10. The opening themes, by the way, I just want to touch upon that right now.
I don't remember them.
Lisa does the first one.
Are we talking about all Oath Sign?
Yeah, Oath Sign.
Oath Sign's the best.
Oath Sign is incredible, but I have one that I like more,
okay.
which is Aimer's opening. It's the first opening of Stay Night. It's really, really good. And I can't remember the name now. It's really one of my what's it? Is it called Stay the Night? No, it's one of the lyrics in the song. Anyway, yeah, the openings are incredible. I freaking like them. The second one of each series is kind of underwhelming, whereas the first one is infinitely better. Fate Stay Night. I am looking it up as we're doing this. OP. That's not it. It's called Brave Shine. Sorry, it's the second opening. It's not the first. It's the second. Yeah, excuse me. No. It's the first opening of Zero and the second opening of Fate Stay Night are by far my favorite. I'm a huge music fanatic, and I love these two songs. They're incredible. I would recommend watching the music video for the second, the second OP. Of Fate Stay Night. Watch the music video once you're, I would say, about 17 episodes deep into the series, and then keep watching the series, and everything will make sense. That's the experience that I had, and I was like mind blown.
There is a good twist.
With the big reveal, exactly. And I don't think I specifically said it as to what the twist is of Fate Stay Night, and I don't think I would ruin that for anybody who hasn't watched it.
Yeah, it's great.
But I mean, we ruin a lot of things on this channel for people who haven't seen the series. So if you're new to the series and you're watching this, sorry.
Turn us off.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's too late, but definitely,
that's
it. Definitely go and watch the series.
40 minutes.
The chronology is hard to follow. There are very few series where in anime where it's hard to follow because there's so many different ones. Like the order.
Pretty much Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night.
I guess, but then there's so many other branch offs.
You can just watch
whenever. I guess, yeah, it's a lot less convoluted than the Monogatari series. Monogatari
I knew you were gonna throw that in.
Oh, dude, it's. I sent you the message, you know.
Yeah.
For anybody who has watched Monogatari, you know how ridiculous the order is, and how out of order it's been released in. So Fate kind of has the same thing. I had to look up the order as well myself, even though I've only watched 2 of them.
And then you got to read the visual novels. And then
that's it. There's just too much.
There's a mobile game.
Yeah, it's. I feel like for somebody that watches a lot of anime, it's hard for this to be their favorite series. I'm sure that it can be up there. And up in like their top 10, but I don't see this as being a favorite series for anybody.
Why?
Just because it's so
vast,
big, and there's so many like you said, different routes, especially because of the visual novel.
Yeah, but you might just like Fate Stay Night the most.
Yeah. Then again, I do know somebody specifically, Will, if you're watching, who likes Danganronpa is his favorite anime, and that's based on video games.
Yeah.
And there are. Also, there's like different casts every video game. There's only been an anime adaptation for one of them, I believe, which is the one that I watched.
Junko.
What? Jungo?
Yes. Yeah,
Junko. Yeah, Junko.
Junko.
How do you know? You haven't watched it yet?
I know everything.
What the hell? But yeah, no, that's the thing. I don't feel like this could be a favorite series for anybody, but like myself, it's definitely up there.
Okay, if you like Fate Stay Night the most or Fate Zero the most of any anime, prove Jordan wrong. Write in the comments.
Yeah, actually, if you liked Fate Zero more, leave a like on the video. If you like Fate Stay Night more, leave a comment down below.
No, give us a down thumb.
No, don't give us dislikes. What are you asking for? Do you know how YouTube works, dude? But yeah, no, overall...
good publicity is good publicity, I heard.
Yeah, I think we said it at the beginning of the video, but we rated the series very highly, especially those two, Zero and Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works. I gave Unlimited Blade a 10. I think I might have actually given Zero a 10. I've been thinking about it the whole video.
You're like, it deserves.
And I'm pretty sure completed, let's see, by score, where is...
Oh, Steins Gate. When are we going to talk about Steins Gate?
Unlimited Blade Works is 10, and then is it a 9 for Fate Zero? Yeah, 9 for Zero. Okay, so I was right. Whew! I know my ratings.
Yeah.
Good.
Guy who lies about Death Note.
What? Stop! Stop with that. Dude, I pretty much know how it ends. It doesn't matter if...
Yes, it does.
If I missed like 7 episodes, it's not the end of the world. Stop.
If Jordan's a liar, subscribe.
Yeah. Alright, that's a good one. Now you know how this works. But yeah, definitely highly recommended for anybody that wants to check it out. The animation is great if you're looking for something with fantastic animation, as opposed to an amazing story, which this does of course have.
Yeah.
Regardless, but if you're looking primarily for amazing animation, this is definitely something you're gonna want to check out if you haven't already. And if you're a fan of the Fate series, let us know what you liked about the series.
What's your favorite servant?
Yeah, exactly.
What's your favorite series?
Things like that. I think we should do top 10 servants.
Top 10 servants?
Well, there were 14 across the two, so...
Dude, I have like another 14.
Yeah, it's true. You have way more than I do, but...
Watch all of Apocrypha. And then
doesn't Apocrypha have like 14 of them?
That's what I said.
14. Yeah, exactly. So you have 28 total.
We can do top 5.
Yeah, I think top 5 is fair. But do you have anybody in top 5 that I wouldn't know?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's kind of screwed up. I guess I'm gonna have to watch Apocrypha first. Wait, you have 5 servants in Apocrypha that you like more than anybody else in Fate Zero and Stay Night?
2.
Come on, like, yeah, exactly. You have to have Alexander the Great. You have to have Gilgamesh in your top 5. And you have to have Saber. Yeah. Like, those 3 have to be there.
And then I have the other 2 are from Apocrypha.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I think, well, I'd have to see Apocrypha.
We just ruined the list. Okay, we can just do it now. Your top 5.
Yeah, I guess. My top 5, definitely Gilgamesh number 1. I think Saber number 2. Alexander the Great number 3. Number 4, that's tough. You start with your list, and I'll give my number 4 after.
Okay, I don't even know what my number 1 is. Semiramis, I guess.
Okay.
And then number 2 would be Gilgamesh. No, number 2 would be Alexander the Great. 3 is Gilgamesh. 4 is Frankenstein, and then 5 is Saber.
Okay. I think my number 4 is Lancer from Cullen. Is my number 4 because he's.
You like him a lot?
Yeah, because he ends up like saving the day essentially.
Oh, that's something I want to talk about. I found that was super disappointing.
Why?
Because I wanted his name's Kirei, right?
Yeah.
I wanted him and Reen to have a magic battle, and like.
Yeah, but Reen would have lost.
No way.
Reen is completely reliant on her stupid jewelry, and Kirei is actually like omnipotent.
The funny thing in Fate Khalid is that she's still always about the jewelry.
Yeah.
It's just to get a job working for the girl she hates to afford the jewelry.
That's hilarious.
You'll like it. I swear, Jordan. You'll really like Fate Khalid.
Yeah. What is it? More comedy based?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's the thing.
It's hilarious.
I guess if that's what I'm looking for, but that's the thing. I didn't jump into Khalid expecting comedy.
It's comedy and fucking great action.
Okay.
Like the action's amazing. It's
all right.
It's Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night levels of great action.
I think my number 5 has to be Gilles.
Why?
Bluebeard, because he's
awful.
Yeah, exactly. But
he's great.
He's so like, especially like his dub voice actor.
Yes.
And his monologues, his dialogue.
It's the same
so
voice
sick.
in Apocrypha too.
Amazing. That's really good.
Yeah.
So sick. Like sick in both sense of the word. You know, double entendre right there. Like he's fucking demented. But he's also his dialogue is incredible. Like he's a really well designed character. I really like him. Like even his look is so terrifying. Yeah, he'd be my number 5, I think.
Yeah, just don't Google him on Wikipedia and read all his bio.
Yeah, that's it.
Real disturbing stuff.
I think the Unlimited Blade Works servants were underwhelming.
Oh, definitely.
Like
I liked Castor a lot.
Castor was the only good one of the new ones.
And like, yeah.
Castor was the only good one.
Yeah. Well, no, and I like Hercules a lot.
Hercules was okay. Sasaki was useless. The swordsman.
He was, Natsu.
Yeah, that's it, Todd Habercorn. And then Ryder did nothing, obviously.
Yeah, Ryder did nothing. I love Ryder's design, but she doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's it. And then you have Lancer, who I already mentioned.
He's good.
You have Saber, who I've already mentioned.
But they're good.
You have Archer, who I didn't put in my top 5, but he would probably be number 6.
Yeah.
Just because of who he is.
He's interesting. And they explained why.
Why what?
I'll tell you later. It's
okay.
A little spoilery.
Alright. But yeah, so I think that's, the Stay Night servants were really underwhelming. There was only like the top 3/4 if you liked Hercules, you know. But yeah, that's my list pretty much. So
you almost be Gilgamesh.
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 No, I don't think he even. Oh yeah, he did. He scared the fuck out of him. That's true. Yeah,
that was a good scene.
Yeah, it was. I liked seeing fear in his eyes because that was. What? Why are you laughing? I like seeing fear in Archer's eye, in Gilgamesh's eyes.
I know, but now you said that. It's so good.
Because, like, we hadn't seen it yet. We hadn't seen him be terrified yet, because he was always on his fucking high horse in his plane.
Oh, yeah. That random plane and his, like, OP weapon that just, like,
yes, I forget the name, but...
Phantasmagorium.
One of his, his Noble Phantasm was ridiculous. But even the like spears and swords and shit flying out of the sky, like that's he was so.
Just watch the anime.
Yeah, guys, definitely watch it because it looks incredible. The story is incredible.
It's only 50 episodes.
It's if you're looking for something dark, Zero is for you. If you're looking for something a little more lighthearted, then you're gonna want to go
still
to.
Dark. Still has dark moments.
It still definitely has dark moments. Then Unlimited Blade Works, and then if you're looking for comedy, you got Khalid. And Apocrypha is kind of like somewhere in the middle.
If you just want to see a bunch of heroes fight.
Yeah, that's it. Definitely watch Apocrypha. But I'm definitely looking forward to Extra Last Encore. As well as what's the name of the movie again?
Heaven's Feel.
Heaven's Feel, yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to those two. So it's been a while that I haven't watched Fate, so going to be interesting to hop back onto, especially Khalid, since. I need to take a lighter approach to anime now because I've been watching a lot of like really dark series like Hunter and stuff, which is probably going to be our next video. Actually, we're going to talk about Hunter x Hunter.
You have some theories.
I have a theory that I want to present. For anybody that has only watched the anime and does not continued on into the manga, I have a theory about something in Hunter. So you're going to want to watch that if you're curious. As far as the theory is concerned, but we have been recording for 33 minutes. I think that's long enough, especially if you're going to be cutting out our fantastic intro that you don't want to keep. Dude, it's amazing. Sorry if my voice sometimes was cutting out. It's because I'm turning to my screen and my screen is to the left of me. My mic is between us. It's a really weird setup. I'd have to take a picture of this. It's kind of crazy.
Put it on Twitter.
Yeah, but you wanna take us out because I'm always the one taking us out. So.
Like, comment, subscribe, and go to our Discord that we haven't made. Bye.
Alright, so I'm definitely not letting you do that again. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below. Well, you know the rules for liking and commenting, which we mentioned before if you have gotten to this point in the video.
Jordan's a liar, subscribe.
Yeah, always subscribe regardless, though, if you're on the side of Zero or Stay Night, regardless. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you guys want to hear more from us, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace!